Hello and welcome back. Today is the Qualifier play-in event. We need to get 6 wins before any losses at all to qualify for the Qualifier Weekend Tournament. So we're going to give it a go here. It's one of those things where you just got to try it a whole bunch of times and hope to hit a 6-0 winning streak. You got to play well, but there's going to be an element of luck as well. It is historic, so it's not standard. Sorry if it disappoints you. I have no control over that. But yeah, we're going to give it a go. For this first try, we're going to do Historic Auras. I don't even know if this is... I think this used to be an A-tier deck in Historic. I'm not even sure that that's true. I think they've come out with some new stuff, but pretty simple to pilot. We got a couple one-drop creatures, Giver of Runes to protect their stuff, Esper Sentinel to draw some extra cards, and then we have Core Spirit Dancer, which draws us an extra card every time we cast an aura. We have Light Pause whenever you cast an aura. You get to fetch a free one from your deck, put it onto the battlefield, and then Raptor also kind of... flips through cards off the top of your deck and lets you cast Link for free. That's pretty much it. We're looking to pump a Light Pause or a Spirit Dancer to the moon, protect it with Giver of Runes and like Shard Mage's Rescue, and yeah, just get some people dead. So we'll see. We'll try to give this as many goes as we can today and see if we can qualify. Otherwise, we have to try again next Friday, I believe, in the best of 3 version. And I don't know, I'm assuming the tournament itself would also be in Historic. Right. See how this goes. Democritus. Okay, on the draw is actually a great hand. We'll keep this. Just going Ruckus into Light Pause, fetching a shelter from the deck, can kill a lot of people on the spot. Be a little bit careful. Have to see if they tap out or not. They do tap out. I think this is probably worth going for right here. The Ward 2 should be quite difficult to interact with, and they would specifically need a bounce spell to get around it, so I think we're just going to push for this. If they had open mana, I'd probably go for like the Raptor instead. But we can go get Shelter, which gives us a nice Ward 2. And so now they need, like, land bounce spell. And that'd be annoying, but wouldn't be the end of the world, I guess. Scoop. All right. 1-0. Cool. I've never seen that deck. Ominous Seas, I thought it was a very cool card when it came out. I didn't even bother rereading it. I think it's like... every time you draw a card, you put, like, a Kraken counter on it. And then when you get 8 Kraken counters, I think you summon the Kraken. It's like an 8-8 or a 13-13... no text Kraken. That's my recollection of what that card does. I thought it was pretty cool. I think you can keep going too. Like, I think you keep the enchantment, and then if you get another 8 draws, you can get another Kraken. It's a cool card. So I was looking up untapped stats for Historic, and from Bronze to Mythic, it's tough in Historic because there's not as much data. So, like, usually I try to filter from Platinum to Mythic or even just Mythic. What's that noise? What the hell was that? Did you guys hear that? That's super weird, right? We're on the play. Yeah, it's still a very good hand, actually. Sentinel into Spirit Dancer with protection is good. But there's not that much data in Historic because people don't play it as much as Standard. So it's a little bit harder to get a read on what's good and what's not. Like, with only 2,000 games of data, you just don't have the precision you need. All right, so this is interesting. I kind of know what this deck is. Do they have any removal is the question. Can we just go for it here? I think they might not have much removal, to be honest. Which means I think we can just slam this creature. I think we can. This is very much knowing the meta. I think we can actually just slam the creature here. Which you might think is weird. Why not wait for protection? But these decks are so fast in this format that I think you actually just go for this here. We could very easily play Giver of Runes, hold Rescue, play Third Land, hold Rescue, and like delay it. But I think this is a really quick combo deck. And I'm not anticipating removal. We'll see. Alright, they actually do have removal. It is not at all the deck I thought it was. So we kind of gave up an excellent card for that. We top deck a beautiful top deck, so it's very lucky in our sport. So now this time for sure we'll hold open rescue. There's like this weird new combo deck that I think there's an old card called like Tressa Moonwalker. White and a green. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter on and scry a card. And then there's a new card that was released. It's like a 2 or 3 drop, and it's like whenever you scry or surveil or do anything, your opponent loses a life and you gain a life. You make like a little infinite loop between the two, and then they just kill you. And it's pretty unsatisfying. I think we'll hold the rescue. We just don't know if they have a 1-mana rule spell now. I think we can blow one of these. Ethereal Armor is pretty good for damage. Make it unblockable. I think we'll go with this. Could always blow the other rescue. Oh, they eat both. Okay, we'll play the Giver. Oh, the protection against white is actually not that good because it would cause all of our auras to fall off, which is interesting. So we prefer to see a random green removal spell, but do not know what the opponent's doing. So far, 2 very non-meta decks for Historic. If you cast an enchantment spell, you gain a life and draw a card. Okay. If they completely tap out, we can sack the Canyon, draw a card. Other enchantments you control have Shroud. Okay, they give us the card. Maybe cast an enchantment, get a life with it. Sorry, this enchantment. Search your library for an enchantment card. So they really want to search their library for an enchantment card here, I guess. Maybe. We'll see what that last mana is for. What does this do? You don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though its source had infect. Interesting. Okay. We can shelter that away, though, eventually, so this is not the end of the world. We're all tapped out, so I think our plan is to sack the Canyon and look for shelter, or another 2-drop enchantment to fetch shelter off the Light Paws. I think we're going to try to hold on to rescue. Nothing. Yeah, if we burn the rescue, I think there's no 1-drop that helps us with this situation. Just in case we need that. Oh, this thing is Shroud too, actually. So we need to first shelter away the Grove, and then shelter away the Unilife. That's actually much more difficult to achieve. And if they have another Grove, then they all have Shroud, and then we literally cannot win. No, then we just have to win through poison counters. Sentinel hopefully putting in work for us. But it's just the first spell each turn. There's something to be said for stacking enchantments on the Sentinel now. Just try to get more draws per turn. Cast a permanent spell. I don't think you can get lands back with Lurs then. Cast a permanent spell. Okay. That's a huge issue. It's also got Shroud. And now they all have Shroud. Okay, so we have to win through poison. We really need lifelink. Protection against white is not really ideal. Okay, that is a turn late. It can go get the shelter, but there's nothing we can target with the shelter besides, like, these little 1/1s. Can't be the target of spells or abilities. Okay. Can definitely make a big creature. It's all that glitters then. Always slap down the Shard Major Rescue if they try to go for some giant block. Probably still hold the rescue. We may need shelter eventually. Just to get the lifelink going, actually. Now we're taking 12 in the air. So down to 0. So now they're on the poison counter game, right? If we give Light Paws protection from red, the Ruckus falls off, we can draw one more card. I mean, it would have to be a good one. I don't really know how this poison interaction works now they're at 1. Like, if we deal 14 damage right now, do they take 2 damage and then, 12 poison? Or they just go to negative 12 and don't lose, and then next turn we have to get them the rest of the way? Shelter in hand is interesting. That's really good. It's one of the cards we need. Do you even know what the blue is for? I think at some point they start sacking the groves and go get like ossifies or something. 3 mana here, right? I think. Solemnity. Players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. Oh, then now they can't get poison counters? Oh, that sucks. They have enough mana to do what they do. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. This is so unfortunate. It's a very non-meta deck. But, yeah, what are you gonna do? This is weird, but, sure. I think we've lost now. I mean, if we cannot put poison counters on them, which I think is what this says, players can't get counters, then I think we're just toast at that point. As far as I know, there's no way to unravel this without like a sweeper. Yeah, I think that's game. That is an unfortunate way to lose 20 play-in tokens. But we'll go again. Enter a copy of an enchantment you control. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exile this enchantment. If you do, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. So they can just copy stuff. So now we have to have protection against white, and it causes all of our good stuff to fall off. I mean, we're really about done here. He's gonna go for an ethereal armor, which we cannot protect against, which I think is okay because again, protection against wipe makes us lose ethereal armor plus all the other stuff. Creature can't attack you, blah blah blah. If what? 3 mana open. X for each of those creatures. That's not that big a deal. All right, and that is the thing that kills us. I think we cannot beat that card in combination with all the shroud stuff. Even if we had some insane top decks here. Like, it's not crazy that we could assemble a creature that is so big it could go through all the 4/4s. Like, that is actually possible with this deck. But the not getting any counters thing, I think, is too much for us. Okay, does not help. It's got to be one of these, because all these other ones have Shroud. We'll get the next ethereal armor, I suppose. 32. Protection against white, has it all fall off. Yeah, I mean, that's game, dude. Okay, well, that'll end the first run. We'll go right back into it. We'll just queue up the next one. I don't need to end the video here, I don't think. Pretty unexpected. If you could go back and do it from scratch, I mean, turn 2, we slammed the... Oh, we get 2 again. We get 2 losses. Thank goodness. I thought it was 0. I thought it was 1 loss done. Turn 2, we slammed the core Spirit Stealer, whatever it is, because you know, meta-wise, like the thing that people play that is white and green is that really fast combo deck. So I just didn't think it was worth it. And of course, if we do it again, if we wait till turn 3, actually the draws for the rest of the game probably would have been very helpful, but there's no way to know. This is another good opening hand. I think we've been fairly blessed so far. Keep this. Okay. Birds of Paradise. Maybe this is the combo deck. I don't know. So the game here is we need to strip as many combo pieces as we can as they come down. And Shelter by Ghost is really our only tool to do that. Kill the Goose, the Rampant, make it some mana. Alright, that is part of the combo. Whenever you discover, investigate, scry, blah, 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 do 1 damage to each opponent and gain a life. So they're already set up to potentially win next turn. Discover, investigate, scry, or surveil. So, I mean, you could slam Shelter right here, just turn it off. They'll have 2 mana open. Discover, investigate, scry, or surveil. Or seek. We don't know if they can do that next turn or not. We auto-lose if they can. That's the tough thing. Okay. I mean, I guess you do this if you auto-lose. That's tough. I mean, I want to go Spirit Dancer and give us 1 more turn, but we could just auto-lose next turn, so I think we are forced into this decision. This is the deck I thought they were playing last game, which is why you can see why you just have to be really fast because they can just win next turn. See if they can find another combo piece. That will help them scry their combo piece, but I guess in and of itself isn't super threatening. Just check real quick if there is any removal in this deck, or if it's just combo. Because again, them can be more aggressive. I don't think there is. I think we can just go right for I think we can go right for it. Chord of Call. Echo gets like a 1-drop, right? Okay, to 10. And then I think that Court of Calling here for X equals 1. 3 green and X equals 1 or something. Then you go get a 1-drop. Court of Calling X equals 2. What does this cost? 3 green. How do they do X equals 2? There's one of the combo pieces, and if they have the other one, then they probably just win here. How do they have that much mana? Green Sun's Zenith. Okay. There's the other combo piece. And now they scry with this. And that's it. That's game. Great. So they do scry. We lose a life, they gain a life. Triggers the Trelisara, they gain a life, and they do that forever. So that is game. All right, so now we're actually kicked out. But we'll go one more time with this deck. I think this might be the deck to try to do it with. It's just like super fucking auto win, right? That's probably the deck we should try again with. But I'll do one more with this deck. It's a good deck. But I think it's a little bit outdated in Historic these days. All right, we'll blow some cash and then try to get an hour worth of video-ish content. And then I think we'll jump into try to net deck whatever that thing is. I think it's very hard to beat. All right. Historic Auras, one more time. We apparently can get 2 losses, or 1 loss before getting kicked out. What a joy, what a joy. Just gotta have a good attitude and keep going. Gone, Bury gone. On the draw. Again, a really good opening hand. So far, every hand's been perfect. We've had no doozies. Multi 5. Black. Okay. Probably give her first. A little bit of stick. Let's not drop the Spirit Dancer. Let's plot some Ruckus. Try to hold up in the rescue. Bad. Potentially taking the Spirit Dancer here. Okay. Opponent with the Multiply making moves. It's a nice top deck. Flop that sucker down. We'll take the life, I think is fine. We generally want more white open. Let's see what's off the top. Shelter. Sweet. Creature you control. Bat. Dancer back. Okay. If they pass to us, we have Rescue. Discard 2 cards. We like the Dancer. I mean, we don't need the land. Hey, we really want to play the land and hold it open, right? It's kind of a waste. No, I think you bin the land here. And then, like, the Ruckus, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm still down to play this. Oh no. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, fair. That was our only basic. Alright, I think we are looking for another land. Nice. Okay. Lantern, sure, no problem. I think that's why they just top deck. So last card in hand, I don't think it's super useful. If we want to be a little greedy, I think we can go for the rescue here. It is a little bit greedy. A little bit greedy. We probably just win if we don't do that. Alright, that's great. They attack it, draw a card. If they draw into a removal spell, they can do it in response. If we tap that on their turn, it's not worth the risk. Got the backup rescue in hand. Take the action. Hexproof required. Armor up. Probably looking at lethal here. Almost certainly looking at lethal here. Okay. Opponent took the mold 5. That sucks, but we'll take the ones we get it. I forgot I'm not allowed to drink water on camera. That one guy is so mad. I don't know if you can hear it though, because I used to have my more professional Shure SM7B podcasting mic. I don't know if you can pick up the glug on the MacBook Pro. The guy was furious. I don't know what the deal was. The Rizzle Dizzle says, been playing Boros Burn, but I feel like everyone is playing against it now. Any advice on a new deck or archetype to craft? Playing against MTG Arena player in bronze who's shown up and dropped 4,000 gems on the line for this event. This is a bold man here. Okay, so if people are showing up for Boros, what does that mean? Can't. Like they're playing Authority of the Consoles. Ooh, actually legit deck. Opponent has come to play. I think it is a double Sentinel. I don't think we throw away Light Pulse just yet. Because they definitely may have some rule for us. So we cannot kill the cats. Otherwise they flip the Ajani into this nasty Planeswalker that is very hard to deal with. Okay, they're in bronze, but they have shelled out their gems. Like, they did come here to play. This is Boros energy. Shock. We could double block or triple block. I don't think it's worth it. Kill the Ajani. I like my Sentinels. Let's see if they give us a non-creature. The next Ajani kills the first Ajani. They do flip it. They don't have any red permanents. But this is for sure an issue for us.
A dark plot ties our fates together. For the pride!
So next turn they get -4. Each opponent chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among non-land permanents they control and sacrifices the rest. The good news is we actually have a quite decent biodiversity on our side. So it's not as bad as it looks. We're going to lose one of these enchantments. It's actually not a terrible place to be. Shit, what does freaking Hammerhand do? DG Hammerhand. Is it +1/+1? +1/+0? Maybe we can actually threaten the Ajani here safely. +1/+1, nice. Okay. So we can put it on a Sentinel. Can we get Hammerhand here? You cannot block. And then we have a 3/3 and a 2/2. If they eat one Sentinel, they don't want to do that, right? If they block, chump block here. I think they want to keep the Ajani around, which means they could chump block the Light Paws. I think we're willing to throw away a single Sentinel here. Alright, they do chump block the Light Paws. Johnny to 1. They need a red permanent, and then they plus, and then they kill one of our creatures every turn. Let's see if they can find that. They haven't shown us a red permanent yet. Scroll over in case you haven't read it yet. 0, create a 2/1 cat creature. When you do, if you control a red permanent, other than a Johnny, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to any target. So Goes red permanent. Zeros makes a third cat, then deals 3 damage to any target. Just does that for the rest of the game. Makes a cat, kills a card. Well, there's a red permanent, so he is going to get to kill one of these things. And kills another one there, so that is a big blow against us. +2.
Our souls burn as one.
Blocks, take 8. Okay, Heart of the Cards, never didn't have it. Okay. There is stick here too, that's unfortunate. They're probably gonna kill one of these, feels like. We don't need all the blocks back, right? Can you cast this? Not yet. Could probably take a single chump and be okay. It does feel like he also has a 1-mana removal spell in hand, yeah. Alright, go baby go. Come on. Show me some cards.
Out of my way.
Down to 1. Lightpaw's Eyes can make a big creature that could be hard to kill. How big is it? It's a 5/5. Okay, I could see it. So what survives? Okay. Go, baby, go. Land. This will be like a limited player. 1 ring for 4. You gonna pay any of these? Or leave that one? Pay 1, we just draw a card. 0 ability. Makes a cat. We live a day, we have no enchantments. Oh, God. And we're very close to dead. We actually do get to kill Johnny here. Esper Sentinel can get in. You gain protection. Okay. I think we take Dolores too. Protection against white. All their crap is white. Johnny dead.
This plot goes deeper than I imagined.
5 other cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can play this thing back. 3 damage to any target. We drop to 6. Have haste, right? Block 1. Chump block the other. Take 2. Take 8 total. Always block one of these guys. Question is, are we getting Luris this turn? I think I want to. Because then we can play back the enchantment. Alright, we'll see if we lose here. We got blocks. We can take some chump blocks if we have to. Take the draw first. Alright, comes out for 4. 3 damage to any target. I think we're happy if they take the Sentinel. This is Vigilance and First Strike. Take 6. Seems fine to me. Drop to 3. If they have 1 more Phage, we do lose. Um... I don't think I'm... I think I want my draw if I can get it. Drop to 3, we lose in the next phase. Okay, it's go time. Spirit Dancer for 2. Raptor for 2? Or we can go Luris Guarantee. I mean, we need some lifelink. I think it's Spirit Dancer. Raptor. I hope we hit something useful. This thing attacks, we just lose. I mean, we need... Yeah, we need lifelink. Yeah, we need to draw something good. So I think it is this. I think we have to get lucky. I think Raptor has to hit an enchantment here. A good one, preferably. That'll do it. That'll fucking do it. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Actually relevant. It's effing huge. Give me the shelter. I don't know if you take the Phage. You take the One Ring is a long-term big issue for us. If you're gonna to any target, you know, picks off a Spirit Dancer. I'm gonna draw 2 cards for it. And we can kill him pretty quick if we don't lose. Alright, I think we're gonna try this. It could be a mistake. Alright, we're at 10. We have a Vigilance Lifelink, we have a Rescue, we have a Giver of Runes. I get to draw some cards here. But we're kind of close to escaping. We'll see. It's a lot of cards in hand. Ward 2 is nice. We'll see how many removal spells they can piece together. We should think about this carefully. I mean, they can sack one of these and pick off like a Esper Sentinel or a Raptor. I actually don't think that's that big a deal. I think I'm not concerned. Early game, this card is devastating. They can kill all your 1 and 2 drops for free before you can do anything. Late game with a 9/8 lifelink, I don't think it's as scary. That also is not as scary. Definitely could walk away with this game next turn. 1 mana open. They can't pay the ward tax. I think we could drop the rescue right now. I think we basically can win this turn. With ward 2, I don't think they can stop us. So that's the last 1-drop enchantment. But then we go get all that glitters. I should about do it. Alright, what a nice comeback. Tough start, tough start. Johnny, I mean, we were very fortunate they didn't have any red permanents for Johnny. Because if they had, it's depressing. They kill all our stuff every turn, create a new cat every turn. It's just very hard to get out of that lock. 2 wins, 0 losses. Look at that. Chipping along. 1 at a time. 6s. On the draw. Again, a really great opening hand. Been very blessed. So this is going to be a super fast combo deck. We could already lose, like next turn basically. Enters or dies, exile target permanent. Well, the question is, do you play Sentinel to get a draw off of their turn 2 Reanimator? Or do you play Giver and have it die immediately? If it doesn't die, you play Light Pause. I think actually you do this. I mean, they want to go turn... There's some, like, stupid as hell 2-mana card that reanimates. Let's see if they have it. I'm pretty sure they have it. Yep. Okay. Great. Oh, they can take my land? That's fucked. That's actually fucked. That's really fucked up. Okay. Alright, well now we just need cards. So, I don't... Oh, great. Turn 2. Reanimate your 8-drop. It's great. It's good game of Magic. Enters or dies. I hope they don't kill it. No blocks. You got it. Down to 15. Feels good. Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. Give me a card, baby. Give me a land. Not a land. And then making copies of it if they get to phase 3. Our clock is ticking. It is not a land. It's got to be this then. What a game. Oh no, there's another one. Take my last fucking land. Treasure, that's cool. I like that. Okay, thank you. No blocks again. To 8, this is lovely. Can you reanimate the other one? Shockland. We got some stuff to do. We're using all 5 mana this turn. Destroy these permanents just so they can take my freaking last land. Greedy bitch. Each permanent attack at the top of the library until the artifact creature is revealed. Exit that card, plays on battlefield. Alright, I guess they'll get some other busted. I'm assuming they only have big creatures. Alright, this has been a thrilling game of Magic the Gathering. If you have a proclivity for bitching and moaning about standard. Oh, we can protect this thing. Against what, white? At least try to. At least you're not playing this. Thanks, dude. Sick. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we are not gonna win. Bold guess. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw it out there. That one's not going our way. At least it's not standard. Alright, 2 wins, 1 loss. 4 wins, no losses is the goal. Bear Chaser, 8621, says, really enjoy your content with your analytical approach, and being able to speak your thought process out succinctly has helped my game a lot. You are very welcome. Blasta, so glad you put me in your video. Which one were you? I don't remember your username. I started Magic in June, very recently, and I've been watching your content to learn. Gotta say, it's an honor to finally make it into a game with you, and I was more than happy to at least get you all the way down to 1 life. Thanks again, and keep doing what you're doing. I think you're maybe the mono red opponent then. On the play, yeah, it's good. It's a good hand. What do we got going on here? A little Shockland. Not saying hello. We're like less than an hour in, and I'm already over this. There are no hellos to be given out here. What are you? Strange beast. We're tapping out is what we are. I mean, we got nothing else to do. Let's do it. Draw a card. It's good eventually. See how fast the opponent can respond. I don't really like this old artwork, I'm gonna be real. Fireblade Charger. Here we got that Colossus Hammer. Make it like an 11/11. Is that the bit? I think it's like a 1-mana instant. You can like flash in any equipment and auto attach it or something. I think they're about to hit us with like an 11/11 Colossus Hammer Fireblade Charger. Next, Mother of Runes. Okay. Well. Guess we shelter the first Mother of Runes, right? That's all we can do. don't think they're going to have removal, to be honest. He's going to give one of the protection. Doesn't really help because we have trample, I think. I didn't honestly know you could do that. Okay. I think we're just pushing for damage. I don't think they're going to have removal. I guess they could. I guess they could. Well, we could have gone for Ruckus then. But I guess all their stuff would probably have protection all the time. Nah, we should have gone for Ruckus then. We could have saved the shelter to, like, take away the hammer. Another target creature you control. Oh, it's not. It's not Giver of Runes. It's Mother of Runes. That's why I was confused. It's a different card. I thought it was the same card, alternative artwork. Okay, so they attach, you know, the giant-ass hammer to it. So they're swinging for 13. Or more. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to fire this off. We're looking for a win right here. We do not want this game to go any longer. Looks like we will nab it. I mean, I think we got it at this point, but just to be sure. We got trample off the, whatever it is. Now that's a bomb. Yeah, that's a bomb. Okay, give him heck. Gains protection from the color of your choice. And this is another target creature you control gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice. Protection from colorless is actually pretty relevant. Now we have to assign damage. So how does this work? 13 there. Okay, great. Yeah, I think protection of colorless is actually very relevant in Historic. There's like a whole colorless deck with Eldrazi and stuff. I think you actually do really want protection from colorless. I think it comes up in odd scenarios you wouldn't expect. I think it's quite useful. So I think it's a superior card in Historic. Alright, so we move on 3-1. After that awful turn 2 loss versus the Reanimator deck. I mean, even if we were playing the Selesnya combo deck, I think you still lose that turn 2, right? Nobody beats turn 2 Reanimator. For the most part. Jan Saldo. There's a lot of people entering this event. I'm kind of surprised the queue's not longer. On the draw. It's a good hand still. 1-drop Ruckus, 2-drop Spirit Dancer. Nothing to complain about there. Ryan Burden, 8060 says, I've been running a Boros deck. What do you know? Oh, shoot. I just messed up. Running a Boros deck that's... Alright, so this is it Prowess Shenanigans. We actually... That's an insanely good top deck for us. Because if they're tapped out, we can go Light Paws right into Shelter, and that might be enough to just win the game. We do want to be tapped out if possible. If they don't tap out, I think we're going Raptor and delaying it if we can. So we get a really nice window. Alright, so they're tapped out. I think we're still going for Light Paws Shelter. It doesn't auto-win. They could go land and kill it, but we're down to so little life. I think we just have to respond. I think there's not really any time to do anything else. So here's the Shelter. 4/3 Ward 2, they could go land, and then they could actually deal 3 damage for sure. There's like Wizard's Lightning, it's like Lava Axe. They could for sure kill it right here, but I think we have to try. And if they stumble for a second, we go Spirit Dancer Boon, and then we move in the right direction. It's the land, auto tap, and they kill it through the Ward 2. Chain Lightning. Pay the ward 2. Okay. We draw a card. We're down to 8. It's probably just Spirit Dancer Boon. Yeah, I mean, that gives us a good blocker, in theory. How much does damage this do? It's +3 in haste. That's 6 damage. I think this is what we have to do. If you really had no other options, you can Raptor and try to hit Shelter by luck. But we have a 3/4 flyer, which maybe blocks one of them. I mean, this is a rough start for us. We had a great hand. Yeah, we're just on the draw. If we're on the play, it'd be the opposite. On the play, we would have obliterated them. Because then we're going to go turn 2 Shelter. Then their turn 2, they don't have mana. And then turn 3, we just play enchantments and it's too big. Okay, Haste Creature. Does that have a discount? Flashback 3. Reckless Charge. Is that lethal? Currently, we cannot block the Sage, for example. So we have to throw away the Spirit Dancer into the Mage. Rough game start to finish. So we're forced to block the Mage here, sadly. So let's do it. Otherwise we take 8. Dude's sitting on 1 card in hand. It feels like we dropped to 2. It's a creature land as well. Okay. So it's got to be Raptor into Shelter. We take one of them. Can't block the other flyer. I do not think there's a way to do that one. It's cute, but it don't solve any problems. All right, well, that'll be it for our first run of this video. As always, these things are hard to do. 6-1 worst case scenario is a tough win rate to have. Even playing well, like, you can just get domed, especially in Historic. There's a good amount of RNG. So we'll go ahead and take this loss and move on to the next one. I might go ahead and net deck and try to craft that green-white combo deck, because I think it performs very well. It might be better than this one. We gotta make the opponent do it, put our attempts on the line. So we'll finish this out. Okay. I think that was our last loss, right? Pusher went 3-2. All right. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'll see you. I'll see you in the next one.